Here, part two. Now that I fixed the water down pump for Bill, look at that, water fight, gonna get you, boom, 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 boom. That works great. Okay, kicker motor is running. Then turn the pump off. I always shift it. Yeah, we know it's good. The reason why I do that, I want to make sure that damn motor fires up, the kicker motor, because I can save your life. Turn the wheel straight. Well, I can tell right now we're gonna have to fix that tie bar too. Because that's binding up right there in that bracket. So let's fix that. Right there. See where it's hitting? Hitting right on that thumb screw. So the way to do that is to come back here. It sure as the heck is. And this is good here. So handy old Leathermans, they laugh about me carrying my tools everywhere. I'm going to take this and bend this up. That's all you have to do, so it clears, so he can leave his tie bar on. That's why I'm getting paid $5.50 an hour. And I know a lot of people think $5.50 an hour is a lot of money, but it really isn't. That's why they call me doctor. Huh, now I'm sounding conceited. Anyway, now we got the kicker figured out. It ain't hitting. We're gonna fire up the main. Boom, just like that. Tilt wheel, come down, 900, should get down about 800. This is your trim level. You got your oil, your hour meter. That's your temp right here. That's your battery and your oil. Okay, so that works great, good. Okay, we're gonna have to do the sea trial on this. Okay, I'm ready to untie. See, in a boat like this, you just don't get done in sometimes a week if you do it right. There's a lot of wiring detailing in this. So some say, oh, you should get this done in 3 days. Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, if you want it done right. Now, I'm just hoping on the sea trial on the autopilot, everything's gonna go my way. See, if you do your buoys like this, you just drop them off. Now with this boat, it just doesn't take off. Look at the deck room you got in this. Just steer it like this. This thing will just back up no matter what the current's doing. Look at that straight line. Motor ain't rubbing anymore. That's that DEC shift. See how smooth that is? Now this bracket I had made by John Paulus, so you can adjust this, tighten that up, and then this swivels as well. But we do need to tighten this. That's a little loose. I don't like that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ran the wires in over there. Nice big heavy duty. Okay, now what we're gonna have to do, I'm crossing my fingers, okay? Let's go to Mariner's 3DI. And it'll leave a track even on your GPS fishing mode. This is called your fishing chart. You can use it as a GPS. Plus, if you want to set your waypoints for your hot fishing holes. See the 3D now popping up here? Now you know that sand, you're getting into dirt land, and then the green, of course, is grass, and you got your mountains. So if you get confused, just go home, go to charts, perspective 3D, and this gives you the radar ring. You don't have to have that. I can turn that off. But there's all your buoys and cans. Zoom in on it. Now you can do your angle. Stop panning. Stop panning. Let's get that at a 50%. See how it's changing that? More of a level. And it's tracking us as we go. Okay, so enough of this for right now. Like I say, I can have tunes if I want. All I do is hit this media button. I go up here to volume, right here. Mute, off, FM, volume, go here, turn this thing right here. Pretty rocking, huh? This guy's got a nice thing. Then you just go home. You go to sonar. See? Then you can go into your menus. Let's go into that. Turn on the compass tape. There we go.
Put on your red shoes and let's dance. David Bowie. Starting out the hour, the Brothers Johnson and the Strawberry Letter, number 23. Not 22, not 21,
hey, you hear
not
that good
24,
music?
but 23. Classic Hits K-Doc, 92.9, 8:13. We got a weather update coming up just presently.
When life hangs in the balance, getting the care
anyway, we want to get off of that, turn that volume down.
As a Bay Cities ambulance lifeguard member, you and your family will receive peace of mind.
Just turn her on down. Okay, but right now I really don't care about that. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna go to charts, navigation, chart, fish in 3D. You gotta check this out though. This is pretty cool. This is with that G2 Vision chip. See how it shoots the cone down, con curve of the bottom. And it gives you your media bar here, your latitude and longitude, depth, water temp, and water speed. You use this for fishing. And that shows you, you can see, right now we're in a trough. Up here is the hill, and it will drop back down. And then you got another hill over here. Down in there is a good place to go crabbing. They'll show your echo arches or balloons. When the balloons pop up, they'll show at a certain depth, which means that's a fish. And then you can go into menu and you can change this. Forward, aft, port, starboard, tracks are on, sonar cones on. This has always got to be built chart too. If you got a lake view, your GPS is gonna give you all your detail. Okay, so let's go home. Let's go to charts, navigation charts, standard, leave that alone. Now, what we need to do is we need to set up this autopilot. Searching for autopilot controller. It's on standby. I know this is long and drawn out, but okay. It says, hey, welcome to Sea Trial Setup Wizard. You must be in calm, protected water. Ha! Good luck around here. All times autopilot will take control of your, be prepared to regain control. All you have to do, this has got a shadow drive. So if you're an autopilot, you want to cancel it, just turn your steering wheel. Now I'm going to begin. Now, planing RPM, we've got to set the RPM plane. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'd say about 3,000. That looks good. So that's done. Max RPM, let's find out. Now I'm trimming, and it's important that you use this trim. You can pick up 6 to 10 miles an hour by trimming it. Look at this tag. put this here. This is setting up the autopilot. So it is 6,000 RPMs. We're gonna go down. Okay, speed. Okay, at that I could go back into here, actually go home. I can go into nav info, Tyson current next page, manage data. Let's go into that. We don't want to do that. Let's go home. Let's go into gauges. Let's go into trip. Okay, 47 miles an hour. It hit pretty goddamn close. So we're just going to adjust that to there. Done. Calibrate compass. It says turn the boat 15 times either direction to calibrate the compass. Turn quickly, but keep the boat level and steady while turning. That's new. Turn quickly. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we've got enough open water here. So where you want to begin. And it doesn't matter, usually you had to go to the right hand. With this new GHP 20, it doesn't matter. But they do want you to do a circle. It used to be, man, you could be out here an hour, especially if the water's rough. But it just wants you to make a circle about 1.5 times. It used to be too slow, too fast, too slow, too fast. And then if the wind would carry you, it was a nightmare. So you just got to keep the boat level and turn it about 1.5 circles, hopefully. And if, of course, if I didn't do it right, you want to try to just watch your water here. Make sure you're going the same path. You don't want to do too sharp of a turn or too long of a turn. So there was one turn right there. There's 100%. Calibrated, look at that. Calibrated status success. Then you hit OK. Bring the engine to a constant RPM below planing speed. Well, below planing speed. We'll drive the boat in 15 zigzag circles when you're ready. Okay. So you want, basically on this one, you want to get some kind of open water because it's going to be zigzagging on you. And they don't want it planing. And that what that does is you read a reference for response time. This is going to auto-tune it just before a planing, which is going to be about 20. Okay, then we're going to hit begin. See, now it's zigzagging. This is going to take about what I'm saying, you better be in wide open water because by the time it gets on zigzagging, I can end up on the beach. This may not take because it said it lost the tack. I may have to bring it down a little bit. And we are doing moving trip. It said okay, so that's cool. This does have other gauges here as well. You got to get the sensors to do a lot of these. Right now it's going to do miles an hour, which is okay, but you can get your RPMs and stuff like that if you get an interface wire. Now bring boat to a cruising speed at a constant heading at least 45 seconds with hazard free. So we want to cruise, that's going to be about 4,200 RPM. I've got good water over here. And again, these smart pumps are so much better. These GHP 20s are quiet. You'll hear that later once I get this thing straightened out. Okay, now I got to get it up to a cruising speed. got set. That even does digital. Okay, so this is in standby. So, according to this, it says it's okay. So, we better get over here in the channel though. That's north 345. Ah, pretty damn accurate. 309, 309. I was looking at reference and the compass to this, 337. That's a little magnetic. Yeah, magnetic. This is showing me off though. Okay, we want to engage. Okay, I'm just dinking around. We can cut off